Well, good morning. It's just about 7 o'clock and I am heading out from camp. It's a chilly morning. I think it's about 45 degrees and I've got my rain pants on to keep me warm, and I packed my puffy because I don't usually hike with my puffy. But anyway, it was a pretty good night. I did camp in this pretty crappy area where you can see there's lots of downed trees. Said some prayers that none of the dead trees would fall on me, and then in the middle of the night this huge wind came. This crazy wind, but it was way up high. It was really loud and kind of bizarre. And then there were thunderstorms, but I'm alive. So that's a good thing. But I had hiked so far yesterday and couldn't find the campsites that were supposed to be about a mile back. And I was just wiped. And I got to the edge, well, I got to the top of the mountain, and then it was time to go down. And there's not usually campsites when you're heading down. So I just called it and said, I've got to find a place to sleep. So I did. I feel pretty well rested, and I am hiking on today, heading about 4 miles to the intersection for Gunnison, where my friend Gunslinger is coming in from a 0, and we'll meet up and hopefully hike for a little bit. And yeah, I haven't made any plan for the day as far as how far we're going to go after that, but that's where I'm at right now. And on this flat trail for a little bit, kind of just a slow, gentle downhill for quite a ways. Not a bad way to start the day. Well, I just passed the 300-mile mark with some cows to celebrate with me. Been on this road walk for a while, and I'm almost to the trailhead for Gunnison, but I think I've suddenly picked up my own herd of cattle. I just keep talking to them and they keep moving. I'm here at the trailhead a little early. Found the perfect place to dry out my quilt and my puffy. And there's a little box here by the gate labeled Trail Magic, and I found a Mountain Dew. I'm gonna sit and enjoy this while I wait for Gunslinger to show up. Well, that was some really great trail magic. I enjoyed sitting and talking with Cheryl and Mike. Not too many other hikers came by though, and my friend has not shown up. So I don't know if she's in mega delays from traffic. I hear they're doing road construction and repaving. Anyway, not sure, but I'm hiking on. I sent her a message to let her know I was probably gonna camp today, and hopefully we'll connect. Cheryl and Mike did tell me that this section, compared to 17, which I just finished there at the trailhead, section 18 is a lot more gentle terrain, not a lot of big climbs. I think there's a bit of road walking, but anyway, it sounds like it's a really beautiful section, and I'm looking forward to it. So that's the trailhead parking back there where I had a nice 2-hour break, and I'm kind of walking through a meadow, and this is just really pretty stretch. Highway's right up there to the right, and crossed one of the few creeks already. Saw a little snake as I went by. But this is pretty. I'll be going to the woods soon, and I'm just enjoying the day so far. I'm hiding under my umbrella because I'm not sure how long this road walk is, and it is kind of hot and exposed. There is a lovely breeze, but I'm very thankful to be able to bring my own shade with me. Holy road walk, Batman. That was a long one. I think it was about 2.5 miles uphill. So yeah, a little challenging, but I am now moving on to single track, and I just stowed my umbrella. Although looking up at the sky, I can see clouds gathering, and I don't think I'm going to escape the monsoon of the day. But when the time comes, I'll put my rain gear back on. Guess what? Yes, it's probably about to rain on me. But look, more road walk. Well, the thunder was getting pretty aggressive, and another hiker and I both just stopped to put on our rain gear. And we're like, you know what? We're gonna put this on. Surely it's gonna stop, because that's typically what happens. But I'm gonna wear it for a while and just see what happens. I got excited that I might be able to go back in the woods, but it looks like it's just another trail, another road down that way. But hopefully there's some woods in my future. Kind of miss them. Far out says I've only got 1.5 miles to go, but I'm tired. And I'm gonna sit here and just enjoy the view for a few minutes, maybe have a snack. It's not even 3 o'clock, so it's pretty sweet. I'll be in camp before 4. And yeah, you can see behind me the beautiful views. Let me show you what I'm looking at. That's the hill I just came down, and if you can see, there's a road up there, and I went that way, and that way, and that way, and now I'm back this way. And I still have my rain gear on. I was gonna take it off, but then I saw those clouds, so I'm not sure. I might just leave it on since I don't have that far to hike. Well, there goes, I think, my 3rd trail angel for the day, an ATV. I was cruising down this road and, well, let me show you. The water should be somewhere in there, a creek. And I've heard mixed things about what quality and how much there is. And these folks stopped and they said, hey, do you need some water? And they filled up both my bottles for me, so I'm thrilled. And I just have to walk a little ways further to find a place to camp, and my day will be done. Well, this would have been my water source tonight if I hadn't just been blessed with almost 2 liters of fresh water. This looks like home for the night. It is not the flattest campsite I've ever found, but looking up at the trees, I'd say most of them seem to be alive, so that's encouraging.